All right, good day, sport fans, good day, football lovers. Now, welcome you guys back to Vansuco on the Street Football Show. I still remain my humble self, John Vansuco. Make now no forget, I'm still your number one voice on the street. On today's menu, we're going to yarn you some stories. Some of the players will move from one club to another. The way we say they don't perform for pre-season. As now the year so, I won't be doing this all alone. I've got by my side, always constant on this show, my spine in person of Yusuf Olokode YS. YS, wetin dey sup now?
Yeah, I'm fine. Nice to be here today again.
Nice to be here. Nice to do wetin we sabi do pass, wetin we sabi talk, which is football. Now, make we start with players wey come from one club to another for EPL. For you, which player you feel say e don perform well well for this pre-season?
Now still preseason we did. But for me, now still this signing from Manchester City to Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus, he has been scoring a lot of goals and he has been there in the attack. He's been consistent. So for me, so far so good. He's still the new signing that has been playing so well.
Now, Gabriel Jesus, he don try wherever he don see am. Right from im debut, he don dey bang goals. Even when they batter Chelsea, omo no be small thing o. See the way they even batter Chelsea, they shatter them.
Yeah, beautiful goal from Jesus. Chipped Mendy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a beautiful goal, and we know what he can do for Manchester City, and he's doing that at Arsenal already. So I think he's still the best signing so far.
You feel say Gabriel Jesus, when they start season, you feel they do all this thing wey you don do for pre-season?
Because they do now because now see football that they play now. Now football that they play for pre-season, now football that they play for this. But the difference is just the level of competition might be different. But you still play that same way.
Yeah, how you feel rate Gabriel Jesus so far? On a scale of 10, like 1 to 10.
On a scale of 10, I'll give him a 9.
Wow.
He has been so consistent.
In fact, for me too, I feel say for the signings we don't go viral for this season, I believe say Gabriel Jesus na him be the best for me.
For me too. I will agree with you.
Okay now. Another signing wey Arsenal just signed from Man City, Zinchenko. You can't be like say Arsenal just dey go City. Give us this one, they will give them. Give us this one, they will give. They don't give like 2 players now. Wait, how you feel? You watch a match against Chelsea now, Zinchenko. He really. Wetin you feel say that guy if he bring to Arsenal?
He's a kind of player that can play left back and he can play up front also.
Yeah.
He's very versatile. So he's going to bring that versatility to Arsenal team. Probably he's going to be playing at left back or at the left wing. Or probably even the midfield. We know what Zinchenko can do. And he's showing that already. He's showing the quality. He showed it against Chelsea. And I think he's a good signing for Arteta.
You feel say that guy if he put Tierney for bench?
Tierney. Depends on what the coach wants. Okay. It depends on what he wants. But like I said, he can play at left back, he can play in the midfield, even the left wing, he can play up front.
Yeah, sure.
So depends on the players that are available for selection, and it depends on Mikel Arteta also.
Okay, more we see as they go by the time season starts. Okay,
and
more.
Say even Arsenal are not done signing. Like Arteta is still saying they are still going to bring in more players. So we don't know what's still going to happen before the transfer window closes.
It be like say this one you say Arsenal just the verse, they sign this one, they sign this one. You feel say Arsenal fit carry league next season with all this signing?
I'm not sure they can carry it, but they will still compete very well.
Top 4?
Top 4, probably. They are still a top team. Arsenal anytime, any day.
Now they get Jesus, they get Mohamed, they get Gabriel.
They are ready to win. they want to win the league, but let's just see what will happen when the league starts.
Don't even talk about away from Arsenal. Now Chelsea don't bring 1 or 2 signings. They don't get this guy from Napoli, Koulibaly. He been play against Arsenal. With wetin you see, you feel say that guy fit replace Rudiger?
I think for me there are two kind of players. The intensity at Rudiger, the way Rudiger plays, I don't think Koulibaly can play that way. But he's also a good centre back. If he's not good, you won't see Tuchel trying to get him. But I think he can still replace Rudiger because he's also a good centre back.
Wow, he's also a good centre back. Maybe we'll see wetin Koulibaly go bring come Chelsea next season. But the way Chelsea they play for this prison, they never too dey convincing. You get even the match where they play 1-1 sef against one club for South America
Charlotte.
like that. Hey, Charlotte, you remember that? They're not too dey convincing. Now Arsenal don't batter them again with 4 goals to nothing. You feel say even when their coach even they talk say they are not yet ready mentally, physically and all. So you believe say all these things wey Chelsea they do now, if they carry this thing go league coming next season, now EPL is like 2-3 weeks away now.
Yeah.
2 weeks away now to kickstart.
Yeah, there is time to prepare. That's why it's called the preseason. You have to play some matches to know how your teams are, the position of your team, the way they play. But like you said, it's still preseason. But what is happening in preseason can still go on to the league when it starts. But I don't think Chelsea would have been ready before the season starts because they still have some signings to make,
Mm-hmm.
and the coach is still experimenting some things to see how the players are going to gel together. So I think there's still time for Chelsea to get into their form, and when the league starts,
So
they're good to go.
one thing wey just dey baffle me now be say Chelsea as dem dey, they wan buy this one, Barcelona go just come hijack am. They wan buy this one, Barcelona go come again hijack am. Now on Kwande now again now, Barcelona don dey look one eye dey look the guy say na this guy no go Chelsea, he go still come our side. Wetin you feel say dey happen?
I wouldn't agree with you. I no go agree with wetin you talk,
Okay.
because all those players that are coming to Barcelona that Chelsea wants to sign, they majorly want to play in Barcelona. They don't want to play for Chelsea. That's the key factor, the reason why Barcelona is signing them, because Chelsea is offering more money. They won't give them better money past Barcelona.
Yeah,
Barcelona
sure.
don't get money now, but they won't give them better money. But because they won't pay for Barcelona, that is why Barcelona they try get the players. That's the key factor.
Because I know say you don do am for them, Lewandowski, don do am for them, Rafinha. Now Kwande again. Wetin happen? I wan kill Chelsea.
Wetin Maka go do now?
Mo say as e dey go now next season. Now Mo enter Liverpool sharply. Now everybody don dey criticize this guy Darwin. He play after like 2-3 games, you know see the net. But when he just play against this team from Germany, he scored 4 goals.
Yeah, we know that we need to score a lot of goals, and he's physical, The reason why club signed him, we saw it that day that he scored 4 goals. He was the goals were normal goals a striker would score. And,
yeah, sure.
And he was clinical in front of goal. He was able to put them in the back of the net. It was a penalty. It was a penalty in the match also. So overall performance for the game, it was good, and it showed the reason why Jurgen Klopp signed him.
Wow, it showed the main reason why Jurgen Klopp signed him. You think they sign him for no be to the come the Bangos?
To the Bangos now. And he did just that.
So as the thing come be now, it come be like say we go see the likes of Jesus. Oh, wetin be his name again now? Darwin, Harry Kane, Richarlison, Haaland coming next season. Now, before we enter Man City, we go see enter Man City tori. Now, Man City won't be say, say Haaland, he never play. The only match where he play, it took him just 11 minutes to bang a goal. Yeah. So it is so obvious. Okay, it is so obvious say this guy go score goal for Man City.
Sure, 100% sure.
Everybody don't dey expect that one.
He doesn't have any injury.
So if he doesn't have any injury, you feel say if that guy fit play like 30 matches for next season, how many goals you say that guy fit score?
I'm very sure he will have over 20 goals.
Wow.
Alan will score over 20 goals. If he can play 30 matches consecutively, he's going to have over 20 goals for Manchester City. That guy is a good goal scorer.
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
Very, very prolific in front of goals.
Yeah, very prolific.
So now with all these strikers wey we don mention, Richarlison, Jesus, Haaland, Darwin, we feel say fit be the best striker coming next season in terms of goals. Okay, more we use goals.
I think I will still go with Haaland.
Okay.
I think I will still go with Haaland because looking at the structure of Manchester City, they have this player that produce a lot of assists. They create more chances than other teams. So, and we know Haaland to be a prolific striker. He scores a lot of goals. So if he's not injured and he's playing consecutively, he's going to score a lot of goals. So I'm still going to go with Haaland.
Wow. You go still work out with Haaland. Everybody knows Haaland na prolific striker, no doubt about it. Now, more sharply enter Manchester United. The way Manchester United don't start their pre-season, they just wow everybody. They just beat this one. Only Aston Villa match they need a draw.
Yeah.
If you say Ten Hag don't do some things we say we never still see until league will start, but at least the way Manchester they play this time around, it don't dey different with the mind we don't see like 2-3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
They don't knock ball like. So if you say Ten Hag don't improve this thing.
It's so obvious in the way they play their pre-season matches that we've seen. They were knocking the ball around, getting into the position up and scoring beautiful goals. There are some goals that they score, they will be like, wow, this is a team goal. Coming from Manchester United, I think it's a good improvement, but there's still room for more improvement. So coming into the new season, I think they will still improve better and play better than the way we've seen in the pre-season.
Wow, make we see as they go. They try, no doubt about that one. They don't even improve on that 10.
Yeah.
Now away from EPL, Mo sharply enter Spanish La Liga. Now Barcelona don't carry players now. You don't even tire everybody. Lewandowski don't come, Rafinha don't come. Mention them. They get a lot of strikers now. And Lewy don't even make him debut against Real Madrid. Yeah. So when you come the back for me now, be saying this thing are just friendly match. You watch the match, you see as the thing they be fight here and there. A Clasico will always be a Clasico.
like you said, El Clasico will always be Clasico. There is nothing like friendly between Real
no
Madrid and Barcelona.
be sporting no.
If Barcelona see Real Madrid, it's like a war. It's a real match.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing goes for Real Madrid also. And we saw that in the El Clasico they played on Sunday. I think the courtesy goal of
Rafinha.
Rafinha, the only goal of the match. But the match was intense. Both sides were they showed the talent that they have in the team.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw Lewandowski make his debut also. He almost scored a goal, if not
Wow.
for David Alaba
Mm-hmm.
that blocked the goal. But I think it was a good match for Barcelona overall.
So how you take rate all the new signings for Barcelona? Now Rafinha don't bank 2 goals.
Yeah.
In main Lewandowski, he just played just 1 match. So with other signings, how you feel say Barcelona will go next season?
I think the season is going to be a long one for Barcelona. We know them; they always compete. So it's going to be a great season for Barcelona because with the way the new signings are playing, if the coach gets it right, it's another thing having the players. It's another thing for the coach to get
Yeah,
it right,
sure.
and the player doesn't have injury. I think Barcelona are going to compete very well this coming season.
Now, away from Barcelona, Mo will sharply enter Real Madrid locker room. Madrid now, as it be like this, against Barcelona, they don't get anyone on target because Benzema no go. He no play that day. Now, if you say they fit get like they need like backup striker because they don't release Jovic. So no other striker again, no other point man apart from Benzema now. If you say this thing fit affect them if this guy go get injury, Benzema.
I don't think it will affect them. They have enough players to score goals for them. They have Vinicius, they have Rodrigo up front, and their midfielder also. They score a lot of goals also. And their coach Cancelo Ancelotti, he said the team is complete already.
Wow.
They don't need any more players, and they are still expecting some of their players to leave. So the coach said he doesn't need any more strikers. So
Wow.
I don't know why we are even talking about it again. that they need a backup striker. The coach feels the squad is complete. He knows he has what he wants already, so he's ready for the new season to commence.
And as the coach don't talk now, who are we to come to talk? See, he get striker,
Abi-
he no get
Abi
striker. Mo will sharply come up for La Liga. Mo will enter Serie A. Now, Di Maria don't make debut for Juventus. Pogba don't make his own debut for Juventus. If you say this signing, Di Maria, Pogba, Bremer from Torino, all these new guys, what if you see the fit become Juventus?
I think they will. We know Di Maria for his pace and he create a lot of chances for goals also, and also for Pogba. If he can bring in the form, we know him to play at France and the former Pogba at Juve. I think it's going to help Juventus a lot. They're going to create a lot of chances. Look at what happened in the last season. They were playing, but the chances are not really coming. But with the 2 players that you mentioned now, Pogba and
Di Maria,
they're going to create a lot of chances. If they don't have injury, they're also injury-prone players. But if they are fit and they are in the squad every match, I think they are going to score a lot of more goals. But we know Juve, even without Pogba or Angel Di Maria, they have always been in the top 4. They're always competing anytime, any day. So I think it's going to be a more competitive season for Juventus.
wow, hope we see as it go be coming next season. Away from Italian Serie A, Mo will sharply enter Bundesliga, where De Ligt and Mane, in fact, they buy De Ligt like 2 days. In debut, he don't score goals.
Yeah.
Wow, what if you say that guy fit bring come Bayern Munich?
I think it's going to bring stability to the defense.
Wow.
Bayern defense has not been stable. They're always conceding a lot of goals. But the least been there. We know what he did
at Juventus.
Ajax before he
Ajax.
went to Juventus, and we know the quality he had. So it's going to bring that stability to the defense. Probably they will be able to concede less goals. Even in matches that they are not playing so well, they'll be able to man up and concede less goals.
Then Mane contribution any day, anytime.
We know him. He's a hard-working player. He scores a lot of goals. He's always there, always in the front, also helping in the defense. He's a good. We know him. He's a good player.
Wow, Mane, you everybody know him, African Player of the Year. Don't even talk about. Then a big congratulations to our own lady, Assisa to Shola. This is the 5th time she'll be winning that African Cup of Nations best player.
Well deserved after a beautiful season he had with Barcelona. I don't think there's anyone else that can compete with that for now.
No one else can compete with Assisa to Shola for now. So now here we go to stop today on Vansuco on the Street Football Show. I still remain my humble self, John Vansuco, and I'm always with my guy, my bro, my spine, always constant on this show in person of
Yusuf Olokode.
YS. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.